Well, good morning. How are you all today? And welcome to Integrative Preparedness. I've been wanting to make this one for a while, just haven't got around to it today. But I saw something in the news today that gave me the impetus to get this out there, and that's how to improve your life, and I mean improve it right now, right away, within the next 24 hours. How to improve your life physically and mentally. I don't know about emotionally, but probably. Uh, excuse me. I'm clearing my throat a little bit. My eyes are watering because I just got done sneezing, and I'm a little bit congested. And believe it or not, that all comes into the topic of today. I read an article this morning, got up bright and early about 5 o'clock. I'm checking the things that I always check, and I saw something in one of the news aggregators that said that the majority of Americans, I believe, and I say that because I think it was Americans, not just worldwide, but I think it was the majority of Americans feel about 12 years older than they really are. And I found that amazing. Now maybe I shouldn't, because when I look around, I'm always looking at guys that are, older, and they act old, right? They act old, they look old. And I'm always surprised, and I point out to my kids, and I say, look, that guy's younger than I am. And he's acting old, and he's saying that he can't do the things that he used to do, and blah 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 blah. And I tell you what, I feel about I don't know, 40 years younger than I am. I'm 70. I feel 30. Now I don't know that I could whip my 30-year-old self, but who knows? I'm meaner now than I was then. But you know that I've been saying, and I've been promoting the carnivore diet. And that's what I want to talk to you about. A lot of you all are on it. A lot of you have done it, and you know the benefits from it. And if you have, feel free to leave your story down in the comments, because it's going to help other people. Okay, so I'm going to give you a carnivore challenge for everybody who has not done it, has not tried it. I'm going to give you a challenge. Now, the reason that I'm all stuffed up here this morning, and I got a little bit of a joint ache. That's one thing that the article said. They said that it came down to joint pain. That's why people feel older than they really are. Okay. Now, I've told you for years, I don't think I ever slept more than 10 minutes at a time, because I'd fall asleep and then I'd get to hurting. I've been banged up a lot in my life. And I'd get to hurting, and I'd have to turn over to get in a different position, and I'd wake up every time I did. So I probably for 40 years, I've never slept more than about 10 minutes at a time. Well, Kelly bugged me and bugged me and bugged me to get on this first to keto and then carnivore, and I finally did. You all know that. I haven't told the whole story because Kelly and I are going to do a channel. We're going to start another channel about carnivore, because it is so important. I don't know that there's anything other than the good Lord Himself that I believe in more than I believe in the carnivore diet. And that's just eating meat and eggs, and some people throw some other stuff in there, but basically that. Animal products. I know that it flies in the face of everything that you've heard all of your life, but give me a listen, and give it a chance. Give yourself a chance. That's what I should say. So finally, I started doing it, and I tried it. This has been a year ago, something like that. And I tell you, the first day after I only ate meat, I bounced out of bed, and I bounced out of. Usually, I get out of bed like an old man. Lay there, don't want to get up, right? Get up, hurting, bent over halfway, and it takes me a while to get the joints greased up and get going in the day. And then I'll hobble down the stairs holding on to the railing, and I call myself Rice Krispies, because I snap, crackle, and pop, for the first couple of hours after I'm up. Well, the next day, I swear, the very next day. Now, it might not happen to you this fast. I don't know, but you're going to find some benefits. And I got up, I bounced up out of bed, and all of a sudden I realized, going down steps, I wasn't holding on the railing. I was bouncing down like a young man, and got down there and got my cup of coffee, and I was ready to go. I had energy. If you're going to accomplish things in this life, you need energy. You need to be able to get up and go and keep on going. So I became a believer. Now, here's why I'm feeling a little bit off this morning, and here's the challenge. Well, I I didn't eat all that well for Father's Day because we went out and you eat stuff, right? Went to a Mexican restaurant, and I love Mexican food. I love all food, but nothing better than a steak now. But I ate in a way that I had not been eating, and I've been paying for it. I have been paying for it. And then last night, my son works at Crumble Cookie. If you all familiar with Crumble Cookies, they are these huge, amazing cookies, unbelievable. And of course, when he closes up anything that they've made and they don't sell, they can't keep them the next day. So he's always bringing these boxes and boxes of cookies home. Well, I ate one because he brought me a special one for Father's Day, in addition to all the other stuff that we did. So I'm not feeling at my peak. Now here's the thing, and I did last week what I'm going to suggest that you do. Here's an experiment. You can prove it to yourself. I was meat every day, just meat every day, meat every day. And I think it was Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. And I decided to eat a cookie. It just seemed good. I don't, I'm not well, I won't say that. So I ate it, and I thought, I wonder, that's pretty good. And I wonder how I'll feel. I ate a cookie. Within an hour, I felt like I'd been hit by a truck. I felt like crap. I actually had joint aches, and that comes from inflammation. Inflammation comes from the crap that you eat. Uh, and as a result of this, eating bad for the last couple of days, I'm congested. I got a couple of joint aches. Nothing's going to keep me from going out and doing what I need to do today. But luckily, most of what I need to do today is just finishing up editing the new book and something like that. But I'm going to go out and work in the garden. I've got stuff to do, and I'm constructing a little something in the backyard, and we're doing a lot of stuff, putting up some trim in the dining room, stuff like that. So I'll get at it. Here's the challenge. Here's what you should do. Eat meat, only meat, for one whole day. Now, you're going to find that you're going to feel a little bit funny because you're used to your sugar ups and downs, right? Sugar highs. And if you don't get that sugar because you're addicted. You're addicted. You're addicted just like you would be to heroin or meth. Sugar is the worst thing you can eat. Sugar and grains and seed oils. And that's pretty much the bulk of their American diet. So eat nothing but meat for 24 hours. If you can make it 48, do that. Then go eat you some cookies or something. I don't care. Anything with sugar in it. And see how bad you feel within an hour. You know why? You know why you feel that bad? Because you just ate poison. And then start thinking about it. Why do you want to eat poison? It's poison to your body. Well, because you're addicted. Why are you addicted? Because you've been sold this. You've been sold by the dealer. You've been sold by General Mills and Kellogg's. And if you want the story, my dog's tromping on the deck, so it just made you go. See? So you've been addicted by all the dealers, otherwise known as the food companies, and that's why you feel like crap. You need your poison every day, you think, to keep you on your ups and downs that you think is a level, and to keep you feeling horrible, which you think is normal. It's not normal. They tell us that, and you all who have read the Bible, and I always wondered this myself, it says that we ought to be living 120 years. Why aren't we? Well, interestingly enough, I was listening to a carnivore doctor, Anthony Chafee, down in Australia, and he said that after all the studies they've done of humans, physiologically, they don't understand why we're not living to 120. Right? Well, because we're eating wrong. So anyway, I'm going to leave you with that because I've got other things to do. Going to make a couple more videos today. Going to do a lot of editing. By the way, I'm just about done. Uh, got the edited copy back from Link. On when I'm done with a book, I always get 3 copies, uh, test copies, edit copies. I edit one. I give one to Kelly to find all my boo boos. And then Link Lambeth, who is one of our esteemed people over on the Patreon channel. He's a college professor, so he did one for me, and I'm going through his right now. So I'll probably be done with that today, and then finish Kelly's tomorrow, and then I'll send in the book. And so long as they made all the corrections that I want, that 7th book on Wings of Eagles will be ready. It'll be up on Amazon for sale and on the website. Now you can already make pre-orders on the website. If those of you who are new and you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the 7th book in my series, the Stonemont series. I'm the author of the Stonemont series, in case you didn't know. You know, occasionally I love it when people, I'll get a comment and they say, I read those books. I've read all those books. I love those books. I didn't know you were the guy that wrote them. Yep, that's me. So they are available, and there's a couple things that we did on the website. You can get them either through Amazon or our website, stonemont.us. The links are down below. And one thing that we did on the website, in response to people asking for it, we allow pre-orders for book number 7, which hopefully, if everything works out right, we should see deliveries. We're going out around the 7th of July, something like this. I'm making this on, what's the date today? Is this the 19th or the 20th of June? I think, something like that. But anyway, it'll be going out the 1st or 2nd week in July. And also, we have made a one-click option for the entire set, meaning all of the books, all 7 of the books, with the reversion, the revival, the renewal, on appeal to heaven, the blessings of freedom, hostages to fortune, and on wings like eagles. Plus, in this one set option, we include the Stonemont notebook. I didn't bring them out here to show you, but you can go to the website and see them, stonemont.us. And you can get all of those with one click. And when you do that, you get a little discount on that. And we have just been, we have been slaughtered with orders on that. So I've already had to order. I just had a big load come in. And that's another thing I'm doing today is signing a bunch of books and getting those out in the mail. And I'm having to order another huge order because we're just. Thank you guys, thank you. We can't ship them worldwide from the website. We can ship in the United States because shipping is included. Okay, and if I go to Canada, the postage is just unbelievable. So if you do it, outside the United States, do it through Amazon. And you can still do it through the website if you're in Alaska or Hawaii, because that's the United States. It'll just take you a while to get them, right? Okay. All right. Hey, do that because you're going to improve your life 100% right now. And I'll be talking about this more. But if you want more information on the carnivore diet and all the things it can do, including, well, I'm not even going to make those claims, but if you look into it, you won't believe the benefits of carnivore. And I'll put up a few links of people over on the Patreon. When I put this on Patreon, I'll put a few links down below, like I always do. If you're not with us on Patreon, by the way, we've got a lot of new people over there. Good to have you all. I haven't been able to welcome each of you, but welcome to each of you who have joined us on Patreon. That link is also down below. If you're not with us on Patreon, please come join us. You'll get a lot more, and we'd love to have you. You'll learn a lot over there. So I'll put the links to several of the doctors, Anthony Chafee, Ken Berry, and I'll put one on cancer being a metabolic disease and the use of a low-carb diet in that will amaze you. Okay, do this for yourself, and do that challenge. Go 24 hours without eating anything except meat, and then eat some sugar, and see how horrible you feel. That'll make you want to get off the poison you've been eating. Okay, hey, I'm going to get at it because I feel like I'm 30. right? Um, you all have a good day. Remember, oh, I didn't even show you. Here's the official mug for the gathering. If you're not registered for the gathering coming up July 13th in Lenexa, Kansas, the Integrative Preparedness Stone Mountain Gathering, get over to the website stonemount.us and get registered and come and meet everybody. It's going to be a great time, and you will be able to get one of these mugs if you would like. And until I make the next one, remember that we prepare well today in order to live well tomorrow. And eating right is one of the most important things. I know that in the preparedness world, beans and rice is the big deal, right? It'll keep you alive, and the choice between staying alive and starving to death, you want your beans and rice. But it's a horrible, horrible diet. Okay, you all have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.